Rod Stewart. Now, we were talking about Santa for the 70th year. NORAD, N-O-R-A-D, NORAD is tracking Santa, keeping track of where he's going to be. I used to watch this when I was a little kid, and I would see, where Santa was, and I'd be very careful, that once he got close to, like, the South and Texas, and I had to go to bed because I didn't want to get caught outside of bed. How to find Santa? It's easy. Just go to NORAD, N-O-R-A-D.
It's
Santa.
time now for Trinity Lutheran basketball. Trinity basketball is brought to you by Stahl Insurance, Prosper Career Education Center, the People's Bank, S&B Wall Covering, Jackson County Dental, New Legacy Group, Family Drug, The Pizza Palace, Jackson Live and Event Center, Sciho Insurance, Connor Smith Eye Center, Schneck Ortho and Sports Medicine, Schneider Plumbing and Heating and Air, Beatty Insurance, BSM Group and UTV Protection, JC Bank, Bob Pointer, Family of Dealerships, and Prosperity Financial Group.
After a tough loss on November 18th to Brownstown Central, the Trinity Lutheran Lady Cougars have won 2 straight and decisive wins over Jacksonville and Southwestern Shelby, as they have improved to 3-1 on the year. And tonight, Trinity will look to continue the momentum at home as they will host Columbus East. Hello again, everyone. Kurt Nichols courtside tonight at the BAC as we have Lady Cougars basketball on WZZB. Trinity so far has swept games over Class 1A opponents with quality wins over 2 sectional 60 foes, Shaw Memorial and Jacksonville, with their last win over Class 1A Southwestern Shelby on Saturday, 72-15. First-year head coach Matt Primnall is looking to continue that run after getting his full squad shifted to basketball mode after a state championship run in girls volleyball. 5'5" junior guard Marley Warren has amassed 91 points over 4 games and leading the Lady Cougars scoring attack with 22 points per game on a team that is averaging right at 60 points per contest. She's joined in double figures by 6'2" sophomore forward Rachel Bondi, who's averaging a double-double with 13 points and 13.3 rebounds per game. 5'1" sophomore guard Marissa Baker is off to a nice start for Trinity. She's just under double figures, averaging 9 points per game. And tonight, this young but talented Lady Cougars ball club will look for win number 4 of the season as they will host the Columbus East Olympians. The Class 4A Olympians under third-year head coach Caitlin Phillips enters tonight with a 3-4 record that included a most recent 60-29 win over Class 1A South Decatur on November 25th. Columbus East is averaging 47.4 points per game. They also give up 47.4. Tonight is the first meeting all time between the two programs, and it should be a nice matchup as both teams start their journey through what will be a very busy month of December. Tonight, it's the Class 1A Trinity Lutheran Lady Cougars at 3-1, hosting the 3-4 Columbus East Olympians. The pregame show continues after this timeout. You're listening to Trinity Lutheran Lady Cougar basketball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZZ.
When you buy insurance, you are buying more than just a policy. You're buying the service that goes with that policy. I'm Lance Gentry, partner at Beatty Insurance. Since 1863, the staff at Beatty Insurance has been providing unparalleled service to our customers and to our community. We live here, we are active in local organizations that give back, and we love serving you. Beatty Insurance offers business, homeowners, auto, farm, and life insurance. Call Beatty Insurance for a quote today at 812-522-5640 or check out our website at beattyinsurance.com. Beatty Insurance. We are here when you need us.
You can have the warmth of winter when you call S&B Wall Coverings. Their dedicated team treats you like family, providing professional insulation services to keep you snug. Save on energy bills and elevate your home's comfort by scheduling with S&B Wall Coverings. Their services don't stop there. S&B also provides expert interior painting and light remodeling services with competitive pricing. It's time to make your space warm and cozy with S&B Wall Coverings. Give them a call at 812-216-0162.
BSM Group's your trusted partner for utility engineering, drafting, and right-of-way permitting. With a proven track record of excellence, BSM Groups delivers precision and expertise that's second to none. Whether you are a utility company or utility contractor, BSM Groups can optimize your projects and ensure compliance so you can meet deadlines and exceed expectations. Visit us today at bsmgroups.com or give us a call at 812-271-2400. BSM Groups, your blueprint to success in the utility engineering industry.
This holiday season, let's keep it local. When you shop, dine, and bank close to home, you're helping our community thrive. At the People's Bank, we're proud to support the small businesses that make our town special and the people who call it home. Because when you shop local and bank local, we all grow together. The People's Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're the People's Bank. You can count on us.
And we're here with TLHS Lady Cougars basketball coach Matt Trimble here today as we get ready for basketball on this cold and snowy December day. And Coach, the good thing, we're playing basketball today. It was a little dicey early today, but both teams on the floor and ready to roll here tonight.
Yeah, had the privilege of sending the text message out about 10:30 this morning. The game was still on, and so that got a lot of like buttons in response. So super appreciative of being able to play the game tonight.
Well, the girls come in 3-1 on the year. You had some nice wins over a couple of sectional foes, particularly with Shaw Memorial, Jack Sandell. Those were some nice wins, and then a win most recently over Southwestern Shelby, and so that accounts for your 3 wins. Talk about the start of this season, where you're at. I know 3-1 is a solid start, and a lot of positives in that regard to look forward to as this team develops.
Yeah, obviously we crammed a lot, and we've talked about it before with the volleyball team and their success. There's a lot, right? There's a lot with the new coach, a new program. Even verbiage is new to some of these girls, and so it's going to be a continuous learning curve, and hopefully we can continue to take steps in the right direction. Getting a few wins, especially as a first-time coach, is nice, but the competition, tonight and Thursday, it's going to start amping up in the physicality. So we've got to learn from the mistakes we've made and continue to build each day.
Well, and to that point, continuing to build, getting some basketball legs under you, that's quite a task. Probably not quite there yet in light of the late start in terms of practice, but talk about where the girls are in that regard as far as being basketball ready.
Yeah, so if you talk to some volleyball players, they were super nervous about the conditioning regime they heard about prior. And honestly, I think we're in a better spot than what I anticipated. But that'll continue to grow, and especially getting game time experience. I mean, we're a third of the way through our season, but we've only played a sixth of our games. So getting that game experience, I think, is important to help with those legs. So yeah, like I said, I think we're ahead of where I anticipated with the late start. But again, I don't think we're anywhere near where we can be, and hopefully we can improve on that a little bit each day. And hopefully with each game, we get the experience we need to hopefully be successful at the end of the year.
Well, it's always a process of continuous improvement throughout the year until you get to tourney time, and I know that certainly is the carrot on the end of that stick. Well, this team has started to take shape here, Coach. Marley Warren leading the team, not surprisingly so, 23 points per game, and then Rachel Bondi with 13.3. Play a little high-low there. That's starting to take shape, and then you've got Marissa Baker with 9 points. So you've got a little bit of scoring on the floor, and you have to be pleased with that.
Yeah, and I've said that from the get-go. Obviously, Marley's minutes returning, she's played she has the most experience of any of the girls that returned. And, I've been big from the beginning about if I put you on the court, you got to be a threat offensively, and you've got to be able to guard. So this isn't Marley's doing a great job offensively in scoring the basketball, but that's not going to be good enough for our overall success. And she's carrying a big weight, scoring the amount of points she has so far, but she's also doing a good job of bringing girls with her and building that confidence that girls catch it, and we're letting the ball fly. mean, the last 4 games, I mean, and I love to see that confidence. So hopefully we can continue to build on that and continue to spread out our scoring as we progress through the season.
Well, the girls, for the most part, you developed a mentality of being unselfish with the basketball, but you've given them a green light as far as bombs away when the opportunity arises.
Yeah, and I jokingly said that, taking a shot's better than turning it over, and turnovers are something that we've struggled with. But, we get a lot of shots up, and I'm trying to get girls to spend some extra time on their own, working on their development and their shot making ability. So, like I said, my idea is not going to change. If I put you on the court, I expect you to be able to knock down open shots and have the confidence to take it.
Well, let's talk about this Columbus East Ball Club. They're coming in tonight. They're in their 8th game of the year already, 3-4. So they're a bit further down the road in that regard with experience in the new season. I don't have much in terms of statistics here to share with you today, but looks like a ball club with a couple of seniors, actually 3 seniors on the team. A little bit of height, a couple of 5'10" girls to boot. And so you would expect that Columbus East would have some degree of balance and maybe a little bit of depth to go along with that.
Yeah, they have an extreme amount of balance. Leading scorer with just over 10 points a game, and there's 9 points, 8 points, 7 points, 6 points, 6 points. They have seniors. They have some good freshmen off the bench that are scoring for them. So they've got a bright future, and I expect them to be physical. Being a big school and playing bigger competition, we expect there to be a lot of pressure on the ball, and I do anticipate there to be a little bit of pressing tonight too. So our big things is we got to battle down low and we got to take care of the basketball. And if we do those 2 things, I think it should be a good game.
Well, Coach, finally give us a health report tonight.
Health report. Zoe Delaney gets to play a little bit of JV, and we're super fortunate that she's back with us. Still a long road and a long journey for her to get back to being where she left off this summer. But outside of that, knock on wood, we've been blessed for the most part. But we are super excited to have Zoe back. She's a big impact and a leader on this team. And I'll be super grateful when she's back on the varsity team.
There you go. Well, Coach, best of luck tonight in tonight's ball game.
Appreciate it.
Coach Matt Trimble on the pregame show. We'll come back. We'll have a look at the starting lineups and your opening tip. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball on the Buzz 99.3 WCZ.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get SciHo Smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with SciHo Insurance Services. At SciHo, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at sciho.org or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become SciHo Smart.
At Connor Smith Eye Center, they care about your safety and your eye health. As always, the team at Connor Smith follows all the CDC guidelines for those patients that have to be physically seen at the office. For other patients that need a new prescription, new contacts, glass renewals, and more, please call and schedule your appointment and be consulted from the convenience of your home via an internet connection. Telemed through Connor Smith Eye Center is now available and allows you to get the prescriptions you need without coming into the office. For your in-office or telemed appointment consultation, please call Connor Smith Eye Center at 812-524-3937 on West Tipton Street in Seymour.
Santa Smiles, the legendary hero of holiday grins, takes flight this Christmas. Armed with a toothbrush and a sack full of sparkle, I'm on a mission from the North Pole to Jackson County Dental. With the help of my dental elves, Dr. Pierce and Dr. Gardner, we're giving everyone a bright smile this season. The true gift? A heart full of cheer and a healthy, sparkling smile. Call today for your appointment at Jackson County Dental in Seymour, White River Family Dental in Greenwood, or Monroe County Family Dental in Bloomington.
It's J.C. Bank's Quasquai Centennial. What's that? It's just a fancy way of saying J.C. Bank has been serving South Central Indiana for 125 years. Planning ahead? Explore great CD rates, loan rates, or any of their banking, investments, or trust products. Celebrate 125 years with them at one of their 13 locations or visit jcbank.com. J.C. Bank, Serving you so long, they had to learn to say quasi-centennial. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And good evening from Trinity Lutheran High School and the BAC. It's Lady Cougars basketball here on WZZB. Tonight, it's Trinity Lutheran hosting the Columbus East Olympians. Tonight's lineups brought to you by Pizza Palace. Stop in and mention tonight's game night special and get a 16-inch two-topping pizza for only $19.99 at Pizza Palace. Let's take a look at the starting lineups now. Columbus East under third-year head coach Caitlin Phillips. They'll start at guard Lola Watkins, a 5'6" junior. Ella Empis at a guard position, a 5-foot senior. Cray Martin, the third guard in this set, a 5'1" senior. She'll be joined by two forwards in the person of Hayden Meek, a 5'10" freshman, and Bailey Rohde, also a 5'10" freshman here tonight. So a couple of bigs, a very young ball club for the 3 and 4 Columbus East Olympians. But now let's take a look at the Trinity Lutheran Lady Cougars. First-year head coach Matt Trimble, 3-1 on the year. Marissa Baker gets the start tonight, a 5'1" sophomore, 9.3 points, 1.5 rebounds. Also at guard, Marley Warren. She's the leading scorer on this ball club, a 5'5" junior, 22.8 points and 5 rebounds for all game. Emerson Warren, a 5'6" junior, gets the starting position at the guard. She's averaging 1.8 points and 1.5 rebounds per ball game. And now the bigs for Trinity Lutheran. It's the Bundy sisters. Bailey Bundy, a 6'1" senior, 4.3 points, 7.3 rebounds. And Rachel Bundy, a 6'2" sophomore, 12.5 points and 13.3 rebounds per year. That's a look at the starting lineups tonight as we get started here at the BAC on this Tuesday. Trinity in their home uniforms, white trimmed in navy and gold. They'll be going from my left to right. Columbus East, orange trim and black uniforms here as they'll be obviously going from my right to left. Settle in, stay warm, get ready for basketball as we're getting ready to start here as Trinity will control the possession. And this ball game's underway here from the BAC. Warren on top now as it's Marley with the basketball. She's working on Ampus. They'll go to the right corner. Now dump down inside. Bundy puts it up. Rachel couldn't get it to go off of the mark no, and the first misfire for Trinity. And we'll go down the floor now on Columbus East, opening possession of tonight's ball game. Left side it goes, Anthus around the top at the free throw line. She'll dish it off over to Rohde. Rohde will give it up, curling around the top as Watkins. Now left wing it goes. Trinity in a man-to-man. They'll dump down low. Here is Mink as she misses one from point-blank range. So both teams misfiring down low here to start tonight's ball game. And now Trinity on the dribble out on top. Here is Marley. Marley, runner kicks it off in the left corner over to Baker. Baker can't get any space. She'll kick it out on top. 3 on the way now. Here is Warren. High bouncing shot off of the iron at the top and then the support guide wire. That was a 3 ball. And so once again, no score here in the first minute of tonight's ball game. Again, glad to have you along here. Trinity Lutheran Lady Cougars basketball on the Buzz, 99.3 WZZB. On top, here's Columbus East now with the basketball. Baseline left is Anthus. She'll pull up from 8. No. Rolls across the top of the rim. Put back. No. And the rebound goes to Bundy as Bailey comes up with the basketball. So Trinity on the attack as both teams now kind of feeling it out here in the early going. High post is Bailey Bundy. She'll have to give it up. Now Rachel, the basketball, gets loose momentarily. And now a little reach-in foul. That'll be on Hayden Meek. That's the game's first foul here tonight. So Trinity will bring it in from side court now. As both of these teams matching up here pretty well tonight. Again, Trinity coming in at 3-1, and Columbus East at 3-4. High post is Bondi. Rachel gives it up. Across the top is Marley Warren. Left corner it goes. Marley gets it back now on the left wing. She's working on Anthus. Now try to dump it down low, get it into the hands of Rachel Bondi, and that'll be a Trinity turnover, the first of the ball game. Here is Watkins now in between circles. Working on her is Baker. Nice defense there. She's tight across the top. Anthus gives it up. Now left side. Wide open three from left side. And that's good. Lola Watkins, the 5'8 junior, open scoring tonight with the first three ball. And it's an early 3-0 lead by the Columbus East Lady Olympians. Across the midcourt stripe, here's Baker. Baker in between circles now. Right side it goes. Here's Marley. Marley. Cross hand dribble now. She has her pocket pick. Trinity second turnover in transition. Here's to the bucket and good. And a whistle will stop play here as we'll check the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. 5:27 left here in period number one. It's Columbus East 5, Trinity Lutheran nothing. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball.
New Legacy Wealth Management understands the significance of financial planning and the impact it has on your future. Our location in Seymour, New Legacy Wealth Management makes it easy to navigate your needs. Hi, I'm Matt DeSablon, and together we can personalize financial strategies, helping you with retirement, education savings, and investment growth. Working with a professional not only ensures you're making informed decisions, peace of mind knowing your financial future is secure. So do what you do best and delegate the rest to us at New Legacy Wealth Management. To start building your legacy today, call us at 812-271-2000.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
As play resumes, Trinity down 5-0 with the basketball facing full court pressure. Now Marley Warren across the midcourt stripe on her horse, working on Watkins baseline left. She'll have to pull up. Out on top over to Baker. Baker, ball on the floor now, and it will be a possession arrow. And it will be Trinity Lutheran basketball. Well, they'll go the other way. So that's another turnover for Trinity, their third of the ball game. Not exactly the start that Coach Matt Trimnell wanted for this team. Nonetheless, Trinity drops back defensively now. On top here is Rhodey. She'll give it up. Right wing it goes. Curling across the top is Watkins. Ball knocked loose as Bondi comes up the basketball. Bailey down the floor, and she'll give it up. Marley Warren with the basketball in between circles. That's a good matchup between she and Anthus, as Anthus is really in her pocket there, if you will. Setting a high pick is Bondi. Now Warren still with the basketball. Bump, no call. Right corner it goes. Here's Emerson Warren. Bondi high post. Now here's Baker. Baker gives it up. Here's Bailey Bondi. Puts it up off the side of the rim. No, gets her on the rebound. Puts it up and off of the rim. No. And a ball fought for underneath, and coming up with is Rachel Bondi. Now here's Warren. Pulls up from 15 in and out. No. And Trinity unable to get it to go down three times there. Twice underneath and one outside. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Trinity Lutheran basketball here with 4:27 left in period number one. Again, the Lady Cougars down by a score of 5-0. Looking for their first bucket here of the evening, and they just can't get it to go down. They'll get it into Rachel. Rachel the basketball. Baker now on the left wing kicks it over to Warren. Emerson gets it down to Bondi inside. She spins, puts it up, gets her own tip ball. Now cross court, across the lane, putting it up in hand is Rachel Bondi. As Bailey found her across the lane. Trinity on the board now, and it's a 5-2 ball game. See if things can settle down here for the Lady Cougars. Here's Anthus across the top at the free throw line. She'll have to give it up. Trinity defending actually quite well. Now driving in, banking it from the right side is Lola Watkins as she puts it up from 6 feet, and it's a 7-2 ball game. Watkins with 5 of the 7 points for Columbus East here tonight. Marley, left-hand dribble down the left side of the lane and a reach in here. That'll be the second team foul on Columbus East as Ella Anthus picks up her first to join Hayden Meek in that department. So now Trinity will bring in Annie Cleffman and Deanna Rothert into the ball game as Bailey Bondi checks out, and I believe one of the Warrens checked out. Let's check here. Yeah, it was Emerson that checked out. So Trinity resets here. Left side, here's Warren. Drives in the lane. Little leaner, puts it up. Foul on the way as Marley A little bit of aggression there, makes her way to the free throw line and picking up her second personal foul is Antis. So that will send Marley Warren to the free throw line. She's an 83% free throw shooter, first of 2 in the air. That's up, and that's good. So Marley Warren with her first points of the ball game tonight. And now checking in is, see if I can get the number here for Columbus East. We'll check that here in just a moment. I believe that's Cheek. Second free throw, meanwhile, by Warren is good. He has 2, and it's a 7-4 ball game. Trinity Lutheran down by 3. Mackenzie Cheek checks in with the basketball. High post. I'll go to the right side. Dribbling now down inside is Watkins. She'll turn it over as she tried to find a teammate down low. Trinity on the attack now. Right side it goes. Here is Clefman. Ball on the floor gets loose and a reach in. Let's check it here. Looks like Lola Watkins may have reached in with a bump there. So fouls starting to accumulate here as it will be 14 fouls on the Lady Olympians. Watkins with 1, Anthos with 2, and Hayden Meek with 1. Across the stripe now, here is Clefman. Clefman gives it up on the left side to Baker. Baker, Warren. Marley with the basketball. Baseline. She's cut off, ball loose, and another reach in, and Trinity should go to the free throw line here. We'll check the foul. And I believe they've got Craig Martin. That's her first. So at the free throw line will be Marley Warren. Her footprint's still warm there from making 2 free throws earlier. She can pull the Lady Cougars to within 1 here. Free throw number 1 is good. Nothing but net. 7-5 ball game and a chance to make it a 1-point ball game here. So Warren now presented the basketball. Kind of a hush over the crowd here. Second free throw in there. Good rotation and good result. Marley Warren now leading Trinity scoring with 4. And it's a 7-6 ball game here. And we've got a good one here at the BAC on this Tuesday night. Glad to have you along here. Again, Columbus East 7, Trinity Lutheran 6 here with 2:42 left in period number 1. Right wing it goes. This is Cheek. Entry pass knocked loose. Coming up with it is Rachel Bundy. And Trinity answers by throwing it out of bounds, and they will hand it right back over to the Lady Olympians. So Trinity in transition, sloppy there. That's Trinity's 4th turnover. Columbus East is the proud owner of 3 turnovers here in tonight's ball game. Here's Watkins, gives it up on top. Meek working on Bondi. Rachel doing a nice job of holding her own on top. Hands it to Braylon Poole. Braylon in the ball game. And the ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Trinity basketball as Poole lost the handle now, and so Trinity with the chance to take their first lead of the contest here with 2:19 left here in period number 1. Marley Warren gives it up, high post. Rachel gives it right back over to Rother. Now long 3 by Warren on the way. Good! Marley Warren dials it in. She has 7, and Trinity has a lead at 9-7. As she drains one from the left wing with 1:57 left in the first period. On top, Meek trying to answer now. She's cut off by the defense. Trinity's extended that defense out on the perimeter nicely. Now here's a reach in on the Lady Cougars. We'll check it here. So far, that might be Marley Warren with her first. We'll check it. It is. The official's doing a pretty nice job. I can actually see some of the fingers down there. That'll be her first. That's Trinity's first team foul. And now the Lady Olympians will bring it in. Here is Rhodey. Now on top. Baseline left. Now a reach in as I believe it was Clefman as she had a bump foul. So Trinity with 2 quick fouls here with 1:43 left. So the Lady Olympians looking to inbound the basketball. Baseline right. Looking, still looking. Now they'll get it out on top. Nearly tipped away. Cheek with the basketball starts to spin against Warren. Ball on the floor. Trinity after it. Coming up with it is Baker. Baker all the way down the left side. Puts it up off the side of the rim. No. Rebound falls to Rother. And it'll be a possession arrow. Trinity Lutheran basketball. So good aggression by the Lady Cougars defensively there. And so Trinity will inbound the basketball baseline left with 1:32 left in the period. Here's Warren. Marley with the basketball on the left wing. Fakes right, goes left, kicks it out on top. Here's Clefman. Clefman, three on the way, straight away, short as it goes off of the front of the rim. Rebound by Cheek, rather. And now here is Columbus East with a wide open three on the way from the left side. That's good. Braylon Poole with the three ball. That's her first points of the ball game. The Olympians take the lead at 10-9. Approaching 1 minute left here in period number one. It's Lady Cougars taking on Columbus East at the BAC. Out on top, this is Rother. Rother gives it up. Marley with the basketball. Warren out on top to Clefman. She lets the three go wide. Rebound is Cheek. And Lady Olympians now in transition underneath as they fire it underneath to Poole, who has to dribble out on top. Instead of three ball by Cheek on the way, rolls off the rim. No. And Warren with the basketball as she comes up with a rebound. Marley down the floor, in between circles now. 30 seconds left here, period number one. Stepping out with pressure is Martin. Marley has to give it up cross court over. It goes to that's Baker. Baker hands it right back to Warren. Marley directing traffic now with 15 seconds left. Marley around the left side, left-hand dribble. Tries to find a seam, can't find it. Out on top. Gets it to Rother, right back to Warren. Warren with 6 seconds left on the drive in the lane, puts it up high off of the rim. No, and she's fouled on the way. She'll go to the free throw line. Nice drive by Marley Warren. Nobody cut her off. Mackenzie Cheek picks up her first. And so Warren, a chance to make more bank here from the free throw line. 4 of her 7 has come as a result of free throws here. Free throw number one, right on cue. That's a miss. 3 seconds left here, and now checking in is Bailey Bondi, checking out with some good minutes, Deanna Rother for Trinity Lutheran. Meanwhile, at the free throw line, Warren eyes it and flies it, and we've got a tie ball game. 10 apiece here with 3 seconds left. And now at the buzzer from the midcourt stripe, and that's the way this period will end here as we have a check of the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. And it reads, Trinity Lutheran, we'll check the scoreboard here in a minute. The scoreboard shows 11-10. We may have to go with that. I may have missed one. But nonetheless, we'll go with the scoreboard. Trinity Lutheran, 11, and Columbus East, 10. We'll come right back. You're listening to Lady Cougars Basketball on the Buzz, 99.3 WZZP.
Got a new bone or joint injury? Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic in Seymour is here to help. No appointment needed. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 11 a.m. and 1 to 4 p.m. We provide expert orthopedic care for the whole family. New or existing patients are welcome, and our specialists are ready to help with on-site x-ray, casting, and bracing services for fast, same-day answers and care. When the unexpected happens, visit Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic to get back on your feet. Visit schneckmed.org for details.
Back here, Trinity Lutheran High School, and they did correct the scoreboard as I believe what happened. Marley Warren at the free throw line made 1 of 2. I believe the scorekeeper inadvertently had her making 2 of 2, so they made that correction. So we do have a tie ball game here as we go into the second period of play. Again, a good contest here shaping up. Again, Trinity Lutheran coming in at 3-1 on the year. They average 60 points per ball game. They'll have to get on their horse to achieve that feat here this evening. Meanwhile, Columbus East averaging 47.4, and the Lady Olympians will open the second period with the basketball. Again, tied at 10. They try to go high post, ball kicked out of bounds by Marley Warren, and will reload here. The Lady Olympians will bring it in from the side court right in front of assistant coach Donna Sullivan on the Trinity bench, and they'll get it in, and here we go. Here's Poole in between circles as Bailey Bondi steps out to meet her across the top. Now they'll run their weave across. Here's the 3 ball by Poole on the way. No. Rebound, Marley Warren. Here comes Trinity in transition on the run. Ball tipped from behind, and that will be a turnover as Warren unable to detect the trailer behind her. And now baseline right goes the basketball and a travel as Lola Watkins got jammed on the right baseline. That'll be the 6th Columbus East turnover of tonight's ball game. Again, if you've just joined us, the tight one here, we're tied at 10 apiece, just underway, period number 2. Kurt Nichols here at the BAC. Trinity dumps it down low as Rachel Bobby gets position. She's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line for a +1 opportunity. That was an outstanding find down low as I believe they got Hayden Meek for her. Well, it's number 33, so it'll be Rhodey with her first. So nice job in transition by the Lady Cougars. Bailey wide open underneath and spun in and was able to get it to go down. And now the free throw off of the front of the rim, no. And coming down with the basketball was Emerson Warren. She steps on the end line and will go the other way. Checking in now will be Emma Armstrong, her first action of the evening for Columbus East. Hayden Meek checking out here at 7:17 left. Here in period number 2. Cheek across the midcourt stripe, working on Warren. Marley gives that up, and now they'll get it in the hands of Poole at the free throw line. Right wing it goes. Thought about a 3, pulling it down was Halstead. Now they'll run it across the top once again. Cheek with a basketball, and she turns it over. A palming call. And so a rough way to go there. That's the 7th turnover for Columbus East. Marley Warren across the midcourt stripe now. 6:53 left, period number 2. Right corner it goes. Here's Warren. Dumps it down low. Bondi puts it up off the side of the rim. No. Right back up again as Rachel Bondi hauls up a miss and gets her 4th point of the evening. Trinity by 4 now at 14-10. Lady Cougars finding some mojo here. Across the lane is Cheek. She'll give it up left corner, baseline left. Attacking is Poole. She'll put it up and in. Braylon Poole released from the left corner down the baseline and was able to get that to go as she muscles her way in. And it's a 14-12 ball game with the Lady Cougars up by 2. And now they'll give it right back up as Trinity turns it over. And now off of the side of the rim, Cheek couldn't get it to go. Ball fought for. Bondi comes up with it. Double team down low. And it will be Columbus East basketball. A lot of contact down there as those players fighting for the basketball. Instead, East will bring it in baseline left as they'll get it in. Here's Halstead. Halstead into the lane. Little runner. High arching shot. No. Rebound Marley Warren. Nice job by Trinity defensively. Now down the right side, here's Baker with the basketball. 1-on-2. She'll give it up. Emerson Warren now. Back to Baker. Baker on the right wing. Baker lets the 3 ball go. Right wing. Short. And the rebound on the floor. Fought for. Bondi had a hand on it. Instead, it will be Poole coming up the basketball. And the Lady Olympians now will turn it right back over in transition. So Trinity trying to capitalize now as Annie Cliffman will come in. And Emerson Warren will check out of tonight's ball game here at the 5:42 mark. Here come the Lady Cougars once again on the attack. Baker to Marley. Marley on the right side, dumps it down inside as Bondi gets position. Rachel Bondi muscles that ball up and puts it up and in. 16-12 Trinity Lutheran. Now Columbus East tries to answer the 3. It's an air ball. And it goes right off of the hands of, thought it was off of Clefman, but instead it was tipped out of bounds. So that will be Trinity Lutheran basketball. Here is Lola Watkins checking in along with Rhodey. Looks like Armstrong checks out. Also, Braylon Poole getting a breather for the Lady Olympians. 5:16 left, period number 2. Kurt Nichols here at the BAC tonight. We got a good one. Columbus East, Trinity Lutheran. And now here's Marley Warren in the lane. She'll have to kick it out. Baker on the dribble around the top. Here's Warren. 3 ball on the way, right side. That's wide. Ball tipped, and it'll be Columbus East basketball. Tipped out of bounds there as Rachel Bondi couldn't get a handle on it. So Trinity, with that 4-point lead, will try to dig in here with 4:52 left here in period number 2. Down the floor, here's Watkins, and now an offensive foul, an illegal screen on Columbus East, and we'll check that here. That's the second on Bailey Rhodey, and that's the second team foul. So Trinity with an opportunity to extend this lead that currently stands at 4. Marley Warren, left corner, goes over to Bondi. Bondi gives it up as Bailey. Now here's Marley Warren, left corner, 3 on the way. Go! Marley Warren, a wide open 3 from left corner. She has 11. Trinity's biggest lead of the ball game at 7. And we'll check the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard with a timeout. It reads Trinity Lutheran 19, Columbus East 12. We'll come back with more action. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZP.
Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships is happy to be supporting local high school athletics. You'll score big when you visit any of their locations for sales and service or their collision center for all your auto repair needs. They've been servicing South Central Indiana since 1979. Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships will also purchase your vehicle in the event you're not quite ready to sell or trade. Check them out, Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships, online at bobpointer.com.
At Stahl Insurance, we focus on the farm and agribusiness insurance market. Whether you own a grain operation, hog confinement, livestock, or hobby farm, we work with industry-leading carriers that know and understand the risk you have. We take the time to individually learn about your operations in order to best protect you. Call or stop by today to talk to one of our farm agents, Shane Tremoyan, Nathan Newkirk, or Chris Stahl, at our new location, 211 North Chestnut Street in Seymour, or we can be reached at 812-524-0692.
Trinity Lutheran with their biggest lead, the ball game at 7 at 19-12 as Columbus East will try to answer. Here's a 3 on the way. That's long. And the rebound down low coming up with it is Rachel Bondi as Trinity now with some momentum here in the second period with the lead and the basketball over to Bailey. Bondi in the left corner, back to Marley. Warren working the basketball in front of the Columbus East bench across the top now in between circles. She'll get it over into the hands of Fletman. Baseline, she'll kick it out. And now here's Baker in traffic. She'll have to give it up. Now Warren, wide open 3 once again. That's off of the front of the rim. No. And coming up with a rebound is Braylon Poole for Columbus East. Lady Olympians, Watkins. Now here's a 3 on the way. This is Halstead. That's good. Allison Halstead with her first 3 ball of the game. And that pulls the Lady Olympians within 4 at 19-15. Just under 3:30 left here, period number 2. Now Trinity throws it right into the hands of Poole. Poole gives it up in transition as Halstead goes to the bucket hard, and she's fouled on the way, and she'll go to the free throw line. It looks like it'll be Baker with her first. But Marissa Baker with her first, and that will be a 2-shot foul here as Halstead makes the first of 2 to pick up her 4th point of the ball game. Meanwhile, Emerson Warren checking in. Also, Deanna Rother for Trinity checking out is Rachel Bondi, and I believe that was Marissa Baker. No, excuse me, that was Cleffman checking out. Second free throw, that's up and good as Halstead makes both free throws. And the Lady Olympians now pulled within 2 at 19-17. Trinity now, Baker on the attack. The ball tipped out of bounds. It goes off of the hands of Rachel Bondi as she tried to post up on the right elbow there. So Trinity, an untimely turnover. They have 9 here in this half compared to Columbus East, who currently has 8. Trinity leading the battle of the boards 11-6 here. Now here, thought about a 3 for a minute, was Poole straight away. She thought better of that as she hands it off to Watkins. Watkins in between circles, now right back to Poole. Poole is working on Lothert. Little runner off the rim, no. Rebound comes to Marley Warren. And here we go down the other way as Trinity Lutheran now goes back on the offensive end of the floor. Marley down the left side, kicks over to Baker left corner, right through her hands. That'll be a Trinity Lutheran turnover. Marley ended up on her wallet down on the floor there. And no foul, but I think she just tripped over the defender as she dished the ball over into the corner there. Good action here at the BAC tonight. On the dribble is Watkins. Watkins on the right wing. Poole now straight away. Braylon looks. She'll have to give it up. Now she'll hand it over to Meek. Meek to Halstead. Now they go to the right wing. Trinity, a nice job just being really stingy defensively here in tonight's ball game. On the dribble, Watkins in traffic, dumps down a cutter to the lane is Hayden Meek as she makes a little right-handed lay in. We're tied here once again, a 19 apiece. 2 minutes left here in period number 2. Again, a great ball game here at the BAC tonight. Here is Baker, left-hand dribble. She'll take to the rack and score. She's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Marissa Baker, a 5'1" sophomore, challenges inside, and she'll get a +1 opportunity here. She gives Trinity what currently is a 2-point lead at 21-19. That foul was on Braylon Poole. That's her first. And so now here's a +1. It's in the air, and Baker converting. So for now, 3 points in tonight's ball game. Trinity by 3. 1:48 here in period number 2. Coming to the basketball is Meek on the right wing. She'll hand it off. Alstead, Poole, now left corner. Pulling it down on the drive is Watkins. She's cut off by the Trinity defense. Now right wing it goes over to Martin. Martin down low, little dump down, putting straight up off the mark. No, as Martin couldn't get it to go. Marley Warren with the basketball. She has a bunch of rebounds tonight. 1:17 left. Baker down the left side, takes it to the left baseline, cut off. Now she'll get it to Bondi. Marley with the basketball, left-hand dribble, and a whistle on the play. We'll check that here. I believe it was, I couldn't see the fingers that time. Now they're going to check this here. They issued the foul. It's showing on the board number 20. I do not see a number 20 on my card here. So they're going to do some due diligence as the officials are talking it over to see who the guilty party might be. The end result will be Trinity inbounding the basketball baseline left, but we're just trying to figure out where to assess that foul, I believe. And it's number 22. Okay, there we go. So Halstad with her first. Nice piece of officiating there to get that right. And now Trinity will bring it in now as they'll get it into the hands of Bondi. Bondi kick back, pulling it down as Roper. She passes up a shot. Marley right down the middle of the lane, splits it off the glass. No. Rebound fought for inside. Coming up with it is Meek. Here comes Columbus East in transition as Marley goes the floor hard. Trinity faithful gets their attention. Now 3 ball on the way. Right wing off of the mark. No. And the rebound goes to Trinity Lutheran as Baker comes up with it. And there's an official timeout on the floor as I believe that looks to be maybe a hair wrap that came loose. Somebody got jolted pretty good to shake that maybe loose. So it'll be Trinity Lutheran basketball. With 43 seconds left here in period number 2, Trinity up by 3, 22-19. It'll be nice to extend that here to 5 or more. Here is Rothert. Rothert with the basketball on the dribble. She'll give it up. Marley Warren. Warren, stay face right, drives that. Comes in the floor hard, and a whistle on the play. She'll go to the free throw line. The down official was watching all the way, but it was the outside official that made the call. And that was Hayden Meek with her second personal in the ball game. That will send Warren to the free throw line with 2 shots coming her way with 26 seconds left here in period number 2. Free throw number 1, Marley Warren. 12 points here on the evening. Checking in, Port Columbus East is Armstrong. And checking out, presumably, is Meek with those 2 personal fouls. Now, Trinity momentarily will have a pair of substitutions here as Warren unable to get. Now Bondi with the rebound. Trinity reloads. 3 on the way. Right wing up off of the long mark. No, and it'll be a loose ball foul on Trinity Lutheran. And it will be on Deanna Rother. So Trinity with a 4-point lead. 21.2 left here in period number 2. Trinity up 23-19. Lady Olympians working there, set now. Poole gives it up on the left wing over to Watkins. Watkins baseline left, triple team. Elba get it out on top. Right corner goes the ball. 3 on the way by Martin. That's in and out, no good. As Bundy comes up with a rebound. Bailey Bundy with yet another rebound. And at the buzzer, that's wide. And that's the way this period will end. What a good first half here as we check the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard at halftime. It's Trinity Lutheran 23, Columbus East 19. We'll come back and we'll start the halftime show. Coming up next, you're listening to Lady Cougars basketball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB.
Whatever temperature this winter brings, your friendly and knowledgeable Bryant dealer is ready to help. Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air is committed to achieving a high level of training and skills and backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names, Bryant. Whether you need a quick fix or an entirely new heating system, Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your local Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes for your family's comfort. Schedule an appointment today by calling Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air at 812-522-2070. Bryant, whatever it takes.
When you buy insurance, you are buying more than just a policy. You're buying the service that goes with that policy. I'm Lance Gentry, partner at Beatty Insurance. Since 1863, the staff at Beatty Insurance has been providing unparalleled service to our customers and to our community. We live here, we are active in local organizations that give back, and we love serving you. Beatty Insurance offers business, homeowners, auto, farm, and life insurance. Call Beatty Insurance for a quote today at 812-522-5640 or check out our website at beattyinsurance.com. Beatty Insurance. We are here when you need us.
You can have the warmth of winter when you call S&B Wall Coverings. Their dedicated team treats you like family, providing professional insulation services to keep you snug. Save on energy bills and elevate your home's comfort by scheduling with S&B Wall Coverings. Their services don't stop there. S&B also provides expert interior painting and light remodeling services with competitive pricing. It's time to make your space warm and cozy with S&B Wall Coverings. Give them a call at 812-216-0162.
UTB Protection offers top-tier traffic solutions and serves as your ultimate partner for smooth and safe traffic flow. As a trusted full-service traffic safety expert, they handle everything from flagging busy work zones to road closures for events and even assist with emergency response traffic management. Their expertise extends to designing strategic and efficient routes for any scenario. Count on UTB Protection's unmatched dedication to traffic safety. Connect with them at utbsafety.com or call 812-271-2100. UTB Protection, your premier traffic safety partner.
Time now for the Prosperity Financial halftime show brought to you tonight by our good friends at Prosperity Financial. They're located at 419 West 2nd Street in Seymour. Let's check the numbers now as we'll take a look at the scoring for Columbus East here. This ball game here at halftime, Trinity Lutheran holding a 23-19 lead as we'll take a peek here at Columbus East scoring. The Lady Olympians averaging 47.4 points per ball game. Pretty close to their average here in terms of overall scoring in the first half as they've scored 19 points. They have 3 players with 5 points apiece. Lola Watkins has 5 as a result of a 3-ball and a field goal. Also, Allison Holstead, she has a 3-ball to her credit, a couple of free throws as she makes her way to the charity stripe. And then, in addition, it's Braylon Poole as she knocked down a 3 as well as a field goal of her own. So, again, that trio of players in Lola Watkins as well as Allison Holstead and Braylon Poole, they each have 5 points to lead this Columbus East Ball Club. In addition, Cray Martin, 2 points as a result of a field goal, and she was joined in that department by Hayden Meek, who also had a field goal for Columbus East. As we'll check the foul situation now for the Lady Olympians, and they spread them out pretty well, although they have 3 players with 2 personals apiece. Ella Anthus with 2, Hayden Meek also with 2, and in addition to that, Bailey Rohde also with 2 fouls. The other fouls assigned to Mackenzie Meek, Lola Watkins with 1, Ray Martin also with 1, and Allison Holstead and Braylon Poole also with 1 foul apiece. The Lady Olympians shot 36.8% from the field on 7 of 19 shooting. Inside the arc, they go 4 of 12 at 33.3. Long-range three-point field goal shooting, they go 3 of 7 in that regard. And so, again, that's a look at the overall shooting. Free throws, they were a perfect 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. 8 turnovers for Columbus East here in the first half to go along with 6 total rebounds for the Columbus East Lady Cougars again, or Lady Olympians rather. Again, Columbus East under third-year head coach Caitlin Phillips coming in at 3-4 on the year. They are coming off of a 60-29 win in their last outing over South Decatur. Well, that's a look at the scoring for Columbus East. We'll come back and we'll check Lady Cougars scoring as the Prosperity Financial Halftime Show continues. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball.
This holiday season, let's keep it local. When you shop, dine, and bank close to home, you're helping our community thrive. At the People's Bank, we're proud to support the small businesses that make our town special and the people who call it home. Because when you shop local and bank local, we all grow together. The People's Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're the People's Bank. You can count on us.
The Prosperity Financial Halftime Show continues. Once again, we're at halftime here at the BAC. Trinity Lutheran holding a 23-19 lead here at the midway mark. Let's check the Lady Cougars scoring here tonight. As the leading scorer for Trinity, Marley Warren, she has a dozen. That's as a result of a couple of free balls and 6 free throws tonight. Again, Marley Warren with 12 points here to lead Trinity Lutheran. Other scoring, Rachel Bondi having a nice game of her own, 6 points as a result of 3 field goals. Bailey Bondi, a field goal to her credit. And in addition, Marissa Baker, she has 3 as a result of a field goal and a free throw. Trinity Lutheran, 7 of 21 from the floor, 33.3%. Down low, they go 5 of 12 inside the arc. Long range, 2 of 9 at 22.2%. I think Coach Trimble alluded to the fact that these girls have a green light to let her go if they're wide open. And in that sense, he'll let them shoot through any struggles there. So I'm sure he'd like to see a little bit more production as it relates to the 3 ball. But nonetheless, Trinity, again, shooting overall at 33.3% from the field. Free throws, impressive 7 of 9 from the charity stripe. 10 turnovers to go along with 16 rebounds for Trinity Lutheran. Well, that's a look at the Lady Cougars scoring. Again, Trinity Lutheran holding a 23-19 lead here at halftime. This has been the Prosperity Financial Halftime Show. We'll have third quarter action coming up next. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get Seyho Smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with Seyho Insurance Services. At Seyho, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at seyho.org or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become Seyho Smart.
At Connor Smith Eye Center, they care about your safety and your eye health. As always, the team at Connor Smith follows all the CDC guidelines for those patients that have to be physically seen at the office. For other patients that need a new prescription, new contacts, glass renewals, and more, please call and schedule your appointment and be consulted from the convenience of your home via an internet connection. Telemed through Connor Smith Eye Center is now available and allows you to get the prescriptions you need without coming into the office. For your in-office or telemed appointment consultation, please call Connor Smith Eye Center at 812-524-3937 on West Tipton Street in Seymour.
Back here at Trinity Lutheran as we get ready for third quarter action. I might mention the JV game was an exciting contest, although the Lady Cougars fell by 5, 41-36 in a hard-fought ball game that was fairly close throughout the whole evening. The Lady Cougars were led in scoring by Kennedy Butler with 10 points. Lainey Barnes added 7. Lindsay Klosterman with 8. As Lady Cougars had some balanced scoring there. I see Lila Shepman added 6 points as well. But again, the Lady Cougars JV squad, they fall in tonight's contest by final score of 41-36. Both teams on the floor now as we're getting ready for third quarter action. Again, glad to have you along. It's Lady Cougar basketball here on WZZB on this cold Tuesday night, but it's a warm one here at the BAC as we've got a good one. Trinity Lutheran holding a 23-19 lead. Trinity will open up inbounding the basketball. Looks like Trinity starters are back on the floor. Likewise for Columbus East. And we'll get the clock set here as we're ready to roll here in period number 3. Once again, the Lady Cougars by 4 at 23-19. A blow the whistle and an inbound, and Marissa Baker across the midcourt stripe. Ball tipped as she's tied up at midcourt. Comes up with the basketball double teamed, and a quick timeout by head coach Matt Trimnell. And the Lady Cougars will quickly take a 30-second timeout. We'll hold it right here as Coach Trimnell not really pleased with the ball handling in that regard. Might mention Lady Cougars in terms of the rankings this week. They're ranked number 10 in Class 1A. They joined Borden, who's the number 1 ranked Class 1A team in the state, but as well from Southern Indiana. Orleans ranked number 5. I know Oldenburg Academy, they also get a nice ranking there as well. And so some quality basketball here in the southern part of the state of Indiana. Well, Trinity will reload now as coming out of the timeout. They'll inbound the basketball from the midcourt stripe. Big crowd here at the BAC tonight. It's not quite 24,000, but that's about as good as I can count right now. Just underway, period number 3. Trinity Baker in between circles, going against the zone now deployed by the Lady Olympians. Right wing to Warren, back to Baker, back to Warren. Warren, long three on the way, a bump. He missed it, it's good, he's fouled. Unbelievable. That foul will be on Trey Martin as she gave her a butt bump. Warren goes to the deck. And now Warren with a +1 after a made 3 ball. So she'll step to the free throw line now. There was no doubt about it. There was definitely contact there. And Marley converts on a 4-point play here as Trinity quickly jumps to their largest lead of the contest at 27-19. Olympians with a basketball. Martin gives it up now on top. They'll go to the right wing. Watkins working on Baker. Watkins lets the 3 ball go. It's in the air. Banks it off the front of the rim. No. Rebound comes to Bundy. She'll hand it up to Marley Warren, and here we go. Trinity trying to extend it now to possibly a double-digit lead. They'll dump it down inside. Rachel Bundy will catch it, puts it up and in. Nice job on the right wing as Emerson Warren found her on the right block. And Bundy puts it right back up and in. Trinity by 10 now at 29-19. Now the ball tip coming up with it is Meek. Meek will give it up. Watkins on the right wing, working on Baker. Now she gets loose down low. Ball tipped as Warren was able to get a hand on it. Now Warren with the basketball down the floor. Here she comes, 15-footer in the air. That's in and out, no good. Got a good look at it from the free throw line. In transition, here's Anthus. She'll put it up off the front. No, ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be Trinity Lutheran basketball. So the Lady Cougars looking fairly cohesive as a unit here tonight as, again, in their 5th game of the year now, starting to find a momentum. Now here's a nice pass inside to Bondi. Off of the mark, no, as Bailey found Rachel on the right side and couldn't get it to go down. Rebound goes to Columbus East. They'll let a 3 ball go. That's off of the mark. Rebound, Olympians. Left wing is Anthus now. Anthus surveys the defense, dribbles into traffic now across the lane, and in traffic is Zamika. Kick out, 3 on the way, off of the mark, no. Rebound tip, coming up with it is Baker. She's immediately tied up. And possession arrow will give it over to Columbus East. Here comes Cheek as well as Braylon Poole into the ball game for the Lady Olympians. Now they'll get it in now on top. Poole now left side. This is Meek. Meek, as she works on Bondi, she'll have to give it up. On top is Anthus. Now back over to Watkins on the left wing. Watkins being patient there. Cheek with the basketball as Marley Warren comes out. Tells her hello. Poole, 3 on the way, left wing long. Bondi with the rebound as Bailey comes up with the basketball. Now in transition, Marley Warren puts it up and in. I'll tell you what, Marley Warren just beat everybody down the floor to put Trinity up by a dozen here. And so we check to the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. It reads Trinity Lutheran 31, Columbus East 19. We'll come back with more action. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball.
This Christmas, meet me, Ellie the Elf of Enamel, peppermint-powered toothbrush in hand. I zip through snowy skies to protect smiles from naughty sugar sprites. I help Doctors Pierce and Gardner at Jackson County Dental bring joy, laughter, and healthy, bright teeth across the county. This season, keep Christmas merry, bright, and beautifully white with Jackson County Dental and visit our sister locations. White River Family Dental in Greenwood and Monroe County Family Dental in Bloomington.
It's J.C. Bank's Quasquai Centennial. What's that? It's just a fancy way of saying J.C. Bank has been serving South Central Indiana for 125 years. Planning ahead? Explore great CD rates, loan rates, or any of their banking, investments, or trust products. Celebrate 125 years with them at one of their 13 locations or visit jcbank.com. J.C. Bank, serving you so long they had to learn to say Quasquai Centennial. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, wherever you're at, wherever you may be, I hope you're enjoying tonight's ball game here from Trinity Lutheran High School in Seymour, Indiana. 5:12 left here, period number 3. The Lady Cougars holding a 31-19 lead over the Columbus East, the Lady Olympians. And now turning the ball over is Mackenzie Cheek, as she literally turned the ball over. A high dribble got away from her. That will be another turnover, 10 on the evening by the Lady Olympians. And now Trinity facing three-quarter court pressure on the dribbles. Baker around the right side. Cheek sticking with her. Baker gives it up. Marley with the basketball. They've really extended the defense out high as she's working on Anthus. Warren still with the basketball and a 5-second call. That was unfortunate as Coach Matt Criminal making his case that there was separation. I'd have to agree. I felt like that maybe that was a little tight there. But nonetheless, a turnover by Trinity will hand it back to Columbus East on the dribble. Here's Cheek. Nice defense by the Lady Cougars as Emerson Warren forces a turnover. And Trinity will get the ball right back here with 4:38 left here in period number 3. Once again, Trinity pushing it out to a 31-19 lead here with the basketball. Baker down the left side, left-hand dribble. She'll get it over to Emerson Warren in the left corner. Warren will take it across the top to Marley. Marley in between circles. Marley's working on Anthus once again. Now right wing to Emerson. Emerson Warren gets it over to Bondi. Bailey gets it over to Marley. Warren, 3 on the way. Oh, my goodness. Marley Warren got loose on the left wing for a wide-open 3-ball. 21 points for her, 34-19. She is an assassin. Now Trinity drops back quickly defensively here as the Lady Cougars with probably their most well-played ball game of the year as Poole answers with a 3 in and out, no good. Rebound up and under his cheek. That can't find its way to the hole. And now wide open underneath as Peyton Meek able to get it to go down. Deanna Rother set to check in for the Lady Cougars here in just a moment as Trinity goes high post, ups it down low. Marley Warren double teamed inside, puts it up good. Out the bucket, she'll go to the free throw line. I believe they got Anthus for a foul here. Let's check it. Still waiting on the scoreboard to show it there. I thought that was, I'm going to go ahead and give it to Ella Anthus. That is her third. Meanwhile, the free throw line, Marley Warren with her 24th point of the evening, 27-21, Trinity large here over Columbus East. Across the midcourt stripe comes a basketball. Here's Meek. Meek, left wing now, try to get it up down as Meek curled around, try to get loose, ball tipped loose. Now out ahead into the hands of Rother, who checked in the ball game. And now that'll be a turnover. And in transition, Warren comes up with a missed shot. And Trinity gets the ball right back. And now here is Rother once again as they try to find her in transition. And the ball sails out of bounds. And Trinity, a little sloppy play there as Coach Tremble wanting to settle down his ball club. Checking in is Loden Klein for Columbus East. Checking out will be Hayden Meek. Klein is a 5'10 freshman, getting her first action in tonight's ball game. Martin now starts the attack, right baseline. She's cut off. Here's Cheek, a little cut down the lane, and she's fouled on the way, and she'll go to the free throw line. It's one of the Bondies. Let's see which one they go. It might get now is Rachel Bondi with her first, team's first. So Coach Trimble once again having a little conversation with the man in stripes as Mackenzie Cheek misses the first of two. So Cheek now presented the basketball. Set to launch. It's in the air. And it's good. Nothing but net as Mackenzie Cheek in the scorebook with her first point of the ball game. And it's a 37-22 contest. Trinity in the lead by 15. Marley Warren working against full court pressure across the midcourt stripe. She can handle, she can shoot, she can do it all. She steps back, thought about a three. Now she'll split the defenders in the lane. Kick out left side. As a nice shot by Roper from 17. Warren did a nice job of finding her wide open on the left side. 39-22 is the lead by Trinity now. Lady Olympians, they'll get it to Cheek on the right wing. She'll launch a three. That's short. Rebound tipped right back into the hands of Meek, and they'll reload here with a long rebound. High post it goes to Klein. Klein will give it up. Curling across the top is Martin. Now here's Watkins on the left-hand dribble. Pulls up from 10. No. Rebound inside, putting it right back up and in is Prey Martin as she has 4. And it's a 39-24 ball game. Trinity having the luxury of being able to exchange baskets all night long here with that 15-point lead. Now inside, putting up a floater as Lauren found her inside wide open as Deanna Rother makes it with the left hand up and in. And Lady Cougars playing some great team basketball here tonight at the BAC. Spinning in now, here's Cheek. She'll go into traffic. No. Rebound run down by Trinity Lutheran. Here's Warren. Farley cut off on the right wing. 1:17 left here in period number 3. Now they'll dump it down low. Here's Rachel Warren. She'll spin, put it up as Warren found her down low on the right block. And the foul committed, I believe, by London Klein. That's her team's third. Now they gave it to... have to check that. Little struggle down there. Missed the first free throw. They gave it to number 24 on the scoreboard, but I believe that was 45. So I'm going to assert my authority in that regard. Nonetheless, here's the second free throw. It's up in the air. And banks it in as Rachel Bondi now with 9 points. And checking in now is Bailey Bondi. Rachel will check out, and she has a huge grin on her face after banking in a free throw there straight away. So, again, Trinity now holding this 42-24 lead as the Lady Olympians will try to answer. Poole gives it up to Watkins. Watkins at the free throw strike now right down the middle, goes off of her knee as Bray Martin turns it over. That's a dozen for the evening by the Lady Olympians. Trinity likewise with 12 here tonight. Full court pressure now deployed. Marley Warren with the basketball down the floor, working on Anthus across the midcourt stripe into a double team. And she travels before they're going to give him the timeout. Let's check it here. Which way are we going to go, boys? They're going to give a timeout here before the travel. So a break in the action, checking the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. It reads Trinity Lutheran 42, Columbus East 24. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball.
Hi, I'm Vanessa with New Legacy. We are committed to providing payroll, taxes, and accounting services that instill confidence in your business operations. With convenient locations in Seymour and Scottsburg, New Legacy is right here in Southern Indiana, ready to support you every step of the way. Our dedicated team collaborates seamlessly to handle all aspects of your financial needs, ensuring compliance, accuracy, and peace of mind. So do what you do best and delegate the rest to us at New Legacy, specializing in taxes, accounting, insurance, and wealth management. Call today at 812-271-2000.
Back here at Trinity Lutheran High School, where the Lady Cougars have expanded the lead to what's currently 42-24, as Trinity really doing it on both ends of the floor, a stingy defense and a productive offense, and you don't need to know algebra to know that that will equal something positive in that regard, as Trinity working on their fourth win of the year here should this hold true here tonight. Trinity with the basketball, high post now. Rother gives it up, left wing. Now they'll dump it down inside. Here is Bailey Bondi, kick out. 3 on the way for right. Good. And it's Clarkline's brains one for the right wing. That had everything that you wanted. Good ball movement and then execution. And now an official timeout here, as leaving the ball game is Ella Anthus. I think that they were late getting a substitution and horned in there, if you will. So Lola Watkins joins Mackenzie Cheek in the backcourt, as the Lady Olympians now go on offense with 10 seconds left here in period number 3. The ball gets loose from Watkins. It's on the floor. Run down by Kleppen. All the way. She puts it up. Fouled. She'll go to the free throw line with 3.6 seconds. So good aggressive defense there by Trinity. And that would be the second personal on Braylon Poole. That will send Kleffen to the free throw line as she launches the first one. That's good. Annie coming into the ball game shooting 25% from the charity stripe. Of course, early in this season, that's not reflective of the quality of shooter she is, although the second one rattles out of bounds, and it'll be off of Trinity Lutheran through to Trinity Lutheran's hands, as it will be Lady Olympian basketball with 2 seconds left here in the period. They'll get it in now, and unable to get the shot off his Columbus East. And so checking the Bob Pointer Family of Dealership scoreboard after 3 periods of play here to BAC, Trinity Lutheran 46, Columbus East 24. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB.
Got a new bone or joint injury? Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic in Seymour is here to help. No appointment needed. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 11 a.m. and 1 to 4 p.m. We provide expert orthopedic care for the whole family. New or existing patients are welcome, and our specialists are ready to help with on-site x-ray, casting, and bracing services for fast, same-day answers and care. When the unexpected happens, visit Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic to get back on your feet. Visit schneckmed.org for details.
And back with you here. Just saw that I didn't hit my microphone switch here. Catch you up here. 3:05 left here in the ball game. Trinity holding a 56-29 lead, and apologize for that. Getting excited here watching this Lady Cougar Ball Club in action, and now posting up inside and making a nice play is Annie Cleffman as she goes up off of an entry pass from the right wing. And so, again, 2:41 left here in tonight's ball game, 58-29. Trinity in the lead. Dump down low. Here is Meek. Meek with a basketball. Interior pass here. Halstead puts it up off the mark. No. Rebound goes to Trinity's Bailey Bundy. And now Trinity on the attack once again as Marley Warren just over the midcourt stripe. She'll cross court over to Cleffman. Cleffman left corner. Over to Emerson Warren. Emerson on the dribble. And you can just tell the posture of the players on the floor here. The intensity has gone from both teams as, again, Trinity holding this 58-29 lead here with this one pretty well over in that regard. Here's Bondi posting up inside, splits the defenders, a whistle on the play, and we'll have a foul. Little reach in. I believe that's going to be on Allison Halstead, her second. And now mass substitutions as the Trinity faithful appreciating the work put in by this Lady Cougar Ball Club tonight in a convincing manner as they really played some outstanding basketball here, particularly for their fifth game of the year. Inadvertent horn, that does not stop play. 1:45 left. And now here is inside Emmy Price as she'll put it up. And let's see here. We've got Lindsay Klosterman at the free throw line now. So she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. That was a third on Poole. As Klosterman eyes it and flies it in short. Lindsay, a 5'5" freshman, getting her first varsity action for the most part in this young season. Free throw number 2, this time much better. As Lindsay Klosterman with a point in the scorebook tonight, and it's a 59-29 ball game. 90 seconds left in this one here tonight. Right wing goes the ball. 3 on the way. No. Rebound fought for inside. Tipped off of Trinity now getting loose as Columbus East will recover, and they'll reload here. Lady Olympians working the basketball. Out on the right wing is Watkins. Watkins, cross-hand dribble, goes into traffic. Little runner. Nice move inside. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound goes to Marissa Baker for the Lady Cougars. Approaching 1 minute left here in this one. This evening, again, it's been Trinity Lutheran now reaching in as Hayden Meek commits her third. That's the team's fourth. That was kind of a frustration foul as she knew it when she did it and kind of rolled the eyes there, a bit out of frustration, obviously, as the Lady Cougars get it in to Zoe Delaney in tonight's ball game. Of course, Coach Criminal talking about how anxious he is in terms of getting Zoe back up and running. Meanwhile, Trinity tips the ball out of bounds. That'll be a turnover for the Lady Cougars. 50.5 seconds left here in this one tonight. On top it goes. Here is Martin, baseline right, ball out of bounds. Knocked off of, I believe, Zoe Delaney's hands as she bumps that one out of bounds. Lady Olympians now look to get it in, gets it way out on top into the hands of Meek. Meek will hand it off. Watkins down the left side, bounces it off the side. No, gets her on a rebound, puts it up and in. Lola Watkins with 8. And it's a 59-31 contest inside of 30 seconds left here in tonight's ball game. On the dribble, here's Delaney. Delaney, left-hand dribble. Excuse me. That's Baker. She just keeps the basketball. Kept it alive, dribble the length of the left baseline, puts it up and in for her 5th point of the ball game. Not sure I saw this one coming. Trinity by 30 at 61-31. Across the top, here is Martin. Now right wing it goes over to Watkins. 4 seconds left, 3 balls short. And that's the way this ball game will end. A big win for Trinity Lutheran High School here tonight. A check of the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. The final score here from the BAC. The Lady Cougars, 61. Columbus East, 31. We'll come back with the post-game show, again sponsored by Prosperity Financial. We'll have more to come here as, again, the Lady Cougars pick up their 4th win of the year. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball.
Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships is happy to be supporting local high school athletics. You'll score big when you visit any of their locations for sales and service or their collision center for all your auto repair needs. They've been servicing South Central Indiana since 1979. Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships will also purchase your vehicle in the event you're not quite ready to sell or trade. Check them out, Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships, online at bobpointer.com.
Have you recently reviewed your home and auto insurance policies? Do you have adequate coverage in place? We at Stahl Insurance are here to help. Come see us at our new location, 211 North Chestnut Street in Seymour. Our agents Shane Tremoyan, Nathan Newkirk, Ben Stahl, and Chris Stahl can help evaluate your current policies and make sure proper coverage is in place. That's Stahl Insurance at 812-524-0692 or come see us at 211 North Chestnut Street across from City Hall.
Well, welcome to the Prosperity Financial postgame show as Lady Cougars notch their 4th win of the year in a convincing manner, 61-31 over Columbus East. Let's check our scoring here for tonight's ball game. First for the Lady Olympians, they scored 31 points, well under their season average of 47.4 as they faced a really tough Trinity Lutheran defense here tonight. So again, checking the scoring for Columbus East, we'll just go top to bottom here as Mackenzie Cheek with 2 points from the free throw line. The leading scorer for Columbus East, Lola Watkins, she had 8 points. That included a 3-ball, a couple of regular field goals inside the arc, as well as a free throw. Again, 8 points for Lola Watkins. 4 points for Cray Martin. That's a couple of field goals. 2 3-balls, 6 points by Allison Halstead. That was as a result of a 3-ball, as well as 3 points from the free throw line. And then in addition, Hayden Meek added 6 points as a result of 3 field goals. 5 points by Braylon Poole. I think she was shut down in the second half. She has a 3-ball as well as a field goal. And again, that's a look at the scoring for this Columbus East Ball Club. Trinity held them at 26.8% shooting from the field on 11 of 41 shooting. The Lady Olympians inside the arc were 8 of 26. That's 30.8%. And then really struggled more so from long range as they go 3 of 15 at 20%. Free throw line, 6 of 10 at 60%. To go along with that, Lady Olympians forced into 14 turnovers here in tonight's ball game to go along with 17 rebounds. The Prosperity Financial post-game show continues as we'll look at Trinity scoring. You're listening to Lady Cougars basketball.
Whatever temperature this winter brings, your friendly and knowledgeable Bryant dealer is ready to help. Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air is committed to achieving a high level of training and skills and backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names, Bryant. Whether you need a quick fix or an entirely new heating system, Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your local Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes for your family's comfort. Schedule an appointment today by calling Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air at 812-522-2070. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Long-term care, death, and disability create stress and grief that take a toll on you and your family. Let professionals at Prosperity Financial create solutions that can aid and comfort you and your loved ones in these significant events. Visit Stan Tremoyan, Brian Covener, and Ryan Banner at 419 West 2nd Street, Seymour, or call 812-522-3180.
Securities offered through Parkland Securities, LLC, member FINRA SIPC. Prosperity Financial is independent of Parkland Securities, LLC.
Back here at Trinity Lutheran High School, once again, the Lady Cougars Picking up a win by a final of 61-31, checking Trinity Lutheran scoring. Marley Warren, the leading scorer in tonight's ball game, as she led all scorers with 28 points, 4 3-balls, as well as 4 field goals inside the arc, and 8 points from the free throw line. A well-rounded night offensively are Marley Warren, the leading scorer in tonight's ball game. She's joined in the scoring column, Marissa Baker, a nice night, 5 points on a couple field goals and a free throw, 6 points by Annie Kleffman, as she made a 3-ball, a field goal, and a free throw. Both Bailey Bondi and Deanna Rother score 4 points apiece as a result of a pair of field goals. Rachel Bondi, another nice night by her, 9 points. She has 4 field goals as well as a free throw. And in addition, Emerson Warren, as she adds 4 points on a 3-ball and a free throw. And Lindsay Klosterman gets into the scorer's book. She makes a free throw for the Lady Cougars, who shoot 52.5% from the floor. And in addition, they go 15 of 26 inside the arc at 57.7%, 6 of 14 from beyond the arc at 42.9%. And then they made money at the free throw line, too, going 13 of 19 in tonight's ball game, as they shoot 68.4% from the charity stripe here tonight, as they commit 14 turnovers and won the battle of the boards here, as they pick up 26 rebounds here in tonight's ball game. And I'm joined by PLHS head coach Matt Triminal. And Coach, I really have to say that was a complete ball game turned in by your ball club on both ends of the floor tonight.
We were locked in from the get-go, and that's something we have stressed daily. We've had some slow starts, and honestly, tonight wasn't the fastest start. We're trying to find a way to turn that third quarter into a first quarter, but nonetheless, we were locked in and we were physical for 4 quarters, and that's a step in the right direction for us.
Well, you did mention the fact that you did expect this to be a physical ball game, and it had a high degree of intensity on both ends of the floor for both ball clubs, and your girls really answered that in a stellar manner here tonight.
They did, and it's something that we talked about going into this game. You play bigger schools, and just by nature, they're bigger, stronger, and they're physical. They play that style changes with a difference in the number and before the A. I mean, that's how it's always been, right? And we talked about it, and we focused on it, and that was 2 of our main points to win tonight's game was to win rebounds and to win the physicality battle. And we did a good job.
Yeah, as you make that point on the glass, I have Trinity out rebounding Columbus East 25-17, and so you certainly did the job in that regard. Turnovers 14 apiece tonight. I know you want to work on that a bit as well, but nonetheless, for an intense game as this, you'll be able to clean that up and really minimize some of those mental mistakes more than anything else here tonight.
Yeah, we did a better job in the second half. I think 10 of those 14 were at halftime. And another goal we had was 10 or less turnovers, right? And I thought we did a better job. There's a lot of careless turnovers, not a ton that were forced. We knew they were going to be handsy, and we didn't do a good job early on playing through the contact. Our guards were playing with their backs to the basket, on the perimeter. And we addressed it at halftime, and they came out and they fixed it. So super proud coaching moment to take coaching at halftime and go fix something.
Well, some among the many things that impressed me tonight, ball movement. The girls didn't seem to get lazy, and they had good rotation in the offensive side of things. And then defensively, they really had some good help defense tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, and it was a huge stressor in practice yesterday, obviously with the luxury of having huddle and being able to scout teams. And it's something newer for these girls that it's more consistent as far as how much we watch it, how much we study it, and they are tasked to do that on their own as well. So they are doing a good job of adjusting, but we've got a long ways to go with the film aspect of this game.
Well, again, I think tonight's ball game checked a lot of boxes for you in terms of the progression of this ball club. And now you have to strap them up and get ready for Providence. That'll be in here Thursday night, and that should be a good ball game here at the BAC.
We're looking forward to it. I expect it to be another physical game. They got a really good scorer that we're going to have to get creative with. So If we can bring that energy, effort, and that focus and that rebounding, we're going to compete with a lot of teams. And so tonight was a step in the right direction, and I want to continue to build on it going into tomorrow's practice in Providence on Thursday.
Well, Coach, as always, thank you so much for the comments tonight. Congratulations on your fourth win. We'll see you Thursday night.
All right, we'll see you. Thank you.
Coach Matt Triminal, as the coach's comments tonight, brought to you by Prosser Career Education Center. Again, we'll come back. We'll name the Connor Smith Eye Center Lady Cougar Player of the Game. You're listening to Lady Cougars Basketball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB.
Many people do not know that our eyes tell a lot about our health. That is why at Connor Smith Eye Center, Drs. Smith, Lambring, and Brooks believe it is very important to have a complete eye exam once a year. If you are diabetic, you are more likely to develop retinal damage to the eye. With a regular eye exam, your eye doctor can monitor the symptoms leading to this problem. Do not wait until it's too late. Visit their website at connorsmitheyecenter.com for more information, or call for an appointment today, 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
And we're back here at Trinity Lutheran High School once again, where the Lady Cougars have picked up their fourth win of the year tonight by a final score of 61-31. Time now to name our Connor Smith Eye Center Lady Cougar Player of the Game. And, you really can't go away from the fact that Marley Warren was just the best player on the floor tonight. She scores 28 points, including 4 3 balls. And really made several key shots at key times for this ball club, and did a nice job in transition, both in terms of leading a scoring attack in a transition game, but also finding people open underneath that resulted in points off of transition tonight. So again, congratulations to our player of the game tonight. The Connor Smith Eye Center player of the game is Marley Warren. Well, this ball game was pretty tight the first half, a tale of two contests in that regard. Trinity and Columbus East tied at 10 apiece at the end of the first period. Lady Cougars outscored the Lady Olympians 23-19, as they take a 23-19 lead at halftime on 13-9 scoring in period number 2. And then Trinity Lutheran just found a new gear as they put up 23 points in period number 3 as they outscore the Lady Olympians 23-5 in that third period to blow it open to a 46-24 lead. And then they'll finish it out in the fourth period, outscoring Columbus East 15-7 as they post a final victory by 30, 61-31. Again, the Lady Olympians, they fall to 3-5. From here, they will wait a week. They will take on Floyd Central at home next Tuesday night. Meanwhile, Trinity Lutheran, they'll have to do their walkthrough tomorrow and get ready for a tough Providence Ball Club to come into the BAC on Thursday evening. We will have that ball game for you right here on 99.3 WZZB as the Lady Cougars will take on Class 2A Providence. That game set to start at 7:30. Pre-game show at 7:20. Well, again, we appreciate you joining us here for Lady Cougars basketball on the Buzz. And again, all season long, we wish to thank our sponsors as well. And we'll look forward to seeing you on Thursday night. Once again, the final score from Trinity Lutheran High School: the Lady Cougars 61, the Lady Olympians 31. So until Thursday, Kurt Nichols saying so long, everyone.
Thanks for listening to Trinity Lutheran Basketball. Trinity Basketball has been brought to you by Stahl Insurance, Prosser Career Education Center, The People's Bank, S&B Wall Covering, Jackson County Dental, New Legacy Group, Family Drug, The Pizza Palace, Jackson Live and Event Center, Seymour Insurance, Connor Smith Eye Center, Schneck Ortho and Sports Medicine, Schneider Plumbing and Heating and Air, Beatty Insurance, BSM Group and UTV Protection, JC Bank, Bob Pointer, Family of Dealerships, and Prosperity Financial Group.